Hi, Carly. Told you. Made sure I went live because I opened my mouth before. Yep. I actually tried it while Matthew was live, but I think he'll end up taking it. Once he eats one, I think then it'll be his favorite fucking thing to eat. But until then, I'm gonna just keep trying. They don't need to be refrigerated. I might just look in to how to farm the fuckers. If he ends up liking them, especially, I can keep a little worm bin. Erica, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Hold on. Here's the fish. There's that picky cocksucker right there. He still will take a worm, but he won't eat the bastard. I think if he gets brave and does eat one, he'll like them. But I switched him from the red bag of pellets to the green bag of pellets. And he's not fucking happy with that either. He's like, dude, those aren't the red ones. Like, alright, but you're still gonna eat them, motherfucker. They can't taste that much different. There's no fucking way. It's all the same shit. Does that red dye really make that much difference? Yeah, I am basically trying everything. Uh, I we had some all beef hot dogs, so I cut a piece of the beef hot dog, and he just looked at me like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?" Like, all right, you don't want to try that either. He did snap at the worm, but I don't know if it just freaked him out or what. Maybe I'll try holding on to it when he grabs it next time. Oh, I think he's pretty much got me fucking trained. Yeah, yeah, actually, to make him eat these pellets, he didn't eat for 2 whole days. Uh, I would try the pellets and he wouldn't eat, so I'd take him out. Yeah, and take the pellets out and let him go. A couple hours go by, he'd come over looking hungry. I'd show him the bag, and he would look like he lost interest. Motherfucker. But with my pet code discount and $10 in rewards, the bag cost me like 11 cents, I think. So I'm like, fuck, if I'm going to try a different food, at least I get it for basically free. But it's the same brand. I mean, it's a different formula, different color. Well, he's a creature of habit, I guess. Yep, yep. So I'll probably end up getting another bag of the red ones. Oh, careful. You might have a friend for life or a nemesis, a fucking nuisance. Don used to feed the raccoons, and they started getting fucking demanding. Like, they would come in a gang to the back porch and want a peanut butter sandwich or something. Yep, that's how they get you. Those motherfuckers, they're cute their whole life. And they're devious bastards. They're too smart for our own good. Yo, Hebrew, what's up, buddy? Fucking Pigpen's adoring public have been asking for him, so I figured I would deliver. I vacuumed him up and gave him a water change. Tried to feed him another worm that he wouldn't fucking eat. Yeah, he is a good looking fish. Yeah, yeah. My kid's mother used to like feeding the fucking stray cats, and she would feed them right on the fucking porch. Like, right on the porch. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna walk out there one day and have a fucking pack of fucking raccoons or skunks or something out there you're not gonna want there if you keep doing that. I said, feed them out by, like, there was this old tool shed way on the back corner of the property. The cats lived in there. I'm like, why don't you just walk your ass out there and put the cat. Well, it's dark at night. Well, it's our fucking backyard. Nothing's in the backyard. We got a dog and everything. Like, fucking come on, man. Well, one night she left and went to the store and came back, and there was fucking four big fucking full-grown skunks on the porch eating the cat food. And she didn't want to try to come in the house. I'm like, I fucking told you. My mother used to have a skunk. When her dog had puppies, the skunk would sleep right in with the puppies. Like, the mother didn't mind her at all. Never had her descented or nothing. Had her for like 4 or 5 years. And she got outside, and a new neighbor moved in next door, and their cat jumped the fence and seen the skunk and went after it and attacked it. And then she learned that she could spray that shit, so then she started doing it whenever she felt threatened, and after that attack, it was quite often she felt threatened. Yep. We had a fucking possum come up through the fucking, unbeknownst to us until we saw the possum in the fucking house. There was a hole under our bathtub because someone that lived there, this is a trailer, a mobile home, someone put in a cultured marble scallop-shaped bathtub in there at some point in this trailer's life. And two people that weighed in excess of fucking 300 pounds decided they're going to fill this thing up and take a bath together. Now, I don't know, man. Normal tub holds, I don't know what, maybe 80, 100 gallons. 100 gallons is 800 pounds of water, plus 600 pounds of humanity, plus whatever, 600 plus. The tub broke. All that water made a pre-existing hole bigger and pushed all the insulation and everything out from under the trailer. So they put it all back, and they didn't repair the hole. They patched it over with a piece of styrofoam insulation or something. Well, they got in there, and we come home from Thanksgiving dinner, and our cat had been acting weird, kind of like posing with it like a fucking Halloween decoration, with the arched back, all fluffed out, tail straight up in the air, and kind of sidestepping, like sidewinding down the fucking hallway. Well, that's how a possum will act. So I think the cat was picking up on the mannerisms, but we didn't know there was a possum in the house until we came home from Thanksgiving dinner, and there's one right there in the kitchen, eating the cat food. Freaked the fuck out. Left the door open, luckily, and everyone's freaking out. The thing ran outside, but yeah, that was an event. Had to crawl under there and fucking do some patchwork. But yeah, I didn't know the people that lived there. It was a couple of people before me. The idiots before me laid plywood over the carpet, and I only realized this when I dropped something into the fucking heat register and I picked it up and I noticed there's plywood, a layer of carpet and padding, and then another layer of plywood. I'm like, what the Jesus Christ, man. There's no, no accounting for how fucking stupid people can be. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've ripped up a lot of carpets out of people's houses, and carpet is one of the nastiest fucking things, man. But it ain't that bad. I've also had to replace water damaged rotten wood. That's way fucking worse. That's way worse. Carpet, you could at least fucking get fans and blow or draw most of the dust out and wear a mask. Wood that's, falling apart in your hands like a fucking rotten sponge. Yeah, that's gross. But it's not that much fucking work to rip the carpet up, man. No, that's what dogs are for, Carly. Well, there's always Jasper, you guys. He'll be a shoulder to cry on from a distance. Yeah, see, the animals ain't looking so bad. But that's when I met Allison, when I was about ready to just go find a fucking hole to crawl in. Don't think you'd ever have to meet him. That would probably just freak him the fuck out and scare him off. I don't know what kind of caves you might have in New Bedford, but I know over in the Berkshires, you could find some. Yeah, no. They're actually not real far from me. There used to be a bunch of old cement and brick fucking plants that since like 1920 haven't been in operation, so they've just been sitting there rotting. But it ended up becoming like a fucking transient camp all along where the railway used to be for the brickyards and the cement plants. Uh, Kids would ride their ATVs and dirt bikes and shit all along through there, but there was about, I don't know, 80 fucking little tarp camps all along down through there, up until about 5 years ago, and then they got everybody cleared out of there, and now they're building the state park. They have been for that 5 years. Yeah, I remember Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden came out, and my uncle got it because he was a big Iron Maiden fan, and he was playing it like fucking non-stop, and I loved it, the whole fucking thing. So I kept asking him after he was, done listening to it every fucking day 10 times. I kept asking him to put it on. Hey, can you put that on? Can you put that on? So after about 3 months of that, he got me a copy for my birthday, and I've been just looking for faster, louder, more aggressive sense. But Maiden, Priest, old Metallica, Slayer, Overkill, Exodus, and then I moved on to just, death metal, some Norwegian fucking black metal. But I like all kinds of different shit. Yeah, they don't get enough credit for sure. I'm pretty sure both of them are still fucking going too, and they don't sound like shit yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm a metalhead through and through, but the band I've seen the most was the Allman Brothers band. Yeah, Deicide, fucking Napalm Death, Morbid Angel, um, Death, Obituary. Yeah, Cannibal Corpse. Cannibal Corpse is awesome because when my kid was little, uh, he liked Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and he knew the song uh, from that. And whenever he would hear it, he would be like, "Dad, that's the Ace Ventura song." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's the Ace Ventura song." But right at the beginning, he would get bugged, like, freak the fuck out. But I had to rock him to sleep to loud, aggressive music when he was little. Uh, a band called Bury Your Dead. The album was it's Nothing Personal, I think. He liked to listen to that. Uh, and Megadeth, Peace Sells. He would listen to that whole fucking album before he would fall asleep. And I would have to play it loud because he wanted to feel it. So I'd sit in front of the fucking 12-inch speaker and just rock him to sleep to thrash metal and fucking new metal. Yep. It was funny because when he wouldn't go to sleep for his mother, I would take him and just put on metal, and she wasn't really a fan, so she didn't like that, but it worked. I mean, she liked 80s, hair metal, but she wasn't like wanting to go see Pantera. Until I went and didn't bring her. I'm still a fucking heathen. But yeah, I remember my grandma calling me a fucking heathen. Yeah, yeah. There were way too fucking many hair metal bands. Pantera was my first concert, them and Typo Negative in like 1992. Maybe 93. Yeah, there were so many fucking bands, man. It seemed like every month there were two or three fucking new hair metal bands, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? They were either trying to sound like Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, or they were trying to sound like fucking Extreme. And I was like, it's just too much. Give me fucking Slayer. Yeah, it was a great show, man. I had a lot of fucking fun. They were co-headliners too, so they each did like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. It's fucking awesome. I only had enough for one show, and Slayer and Biohazard were the next night. But I could only afford one fucking ticket, so I went to Pantera. Yeah, Lamb of God is awesome. Their song Walk With Me in Hell is going to be played at my wedding when it happens, eventually. Get all the old people in the mosh pit. Yeah, they came close to us when they were on that tour, and Allison usually takes like a 2-week chunk of time off just to fuck around every year, and she had already taken it off and it fell outside. I'm like, fuck, she didn't have that weekend off. We got pissed. Fucking, who the fuck was with Megadeth? Like 2 or 3 summers ago, they were just up in Woodstock at Bethel Woods. And general admission was like 250 fucking bucks, man. To go sit on the lawn. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I'm gonna be 49 in July. I seen Metallica, I think 94, 95, the Binge and Purge tour. They had Danzig and Suicidal Tendencies, and Metallica was pretty good, but Suicidal Tendencies put on a good like 40-minute fucking show. Those guys were non-stop fucking balls out. Danzig, everybody tells me that guy don't drink or do drugs, but he looked pretty fucked up that day. Maybe he had fucking heat stroke or something, but it was at a fairgrounds, and it was hot, but like he came out and mumbled through 2 or 3 songs and then tried to walk off. Like, bro, you got like 4 or 5 more songs to do. You got an hour. Yeah, yeah. The last one I went to was a free show. A dude I know through my brother-in-law and Facebook was in a hardcore band, and his band were doing a final show because they were all splitting up to do other shit. So I took my kid and went to see them. That was 7 or 8 years ago. My kid was like 8 or 9. Just threw him on my shoulders and walked through this fucking mosh pit with him. And then everybody had to come say hey to the little metalhead kid. I can imagine he had a big old grin on his face as we were making our way through. Yeah, we watched him do. I think we missed the first song, and we left not long after they started the last song because he wanted to check out a hobby shop down the street. Yeah, yeah. But everybody was surprised to see this little, 9-year-old kid loving the music. And I kept him on my shoulder so he could see over everybody too. So, but yeah, he liked it. I probably got one good one left in me, but not a good show, just one good pit. If I go down, I'm fucked. I've heard of Beyond the Embrace. Yes, we see you, dude. Um, the second time I saw Pantera was that was Ozfest. The third time was in 2001, and I bought a Crusher hat, like a boonie hat. So with the rebel flag and Pantera written on it and shit, and had my hair down, and I left my brother and my friend because my brother's a bitch and didn't want to go to the mosh pit after he walked up and stood on the outside for a couple of songs. When Soulfly was playing before Pantera came on. um, so I was going to the pit alone, and it like opened up quick, and I bumped someone, and she went to fall, so I grabbed her and stood her back up, and her boyfriend, who was no bigger than she was, like 5 foot fucking 2 and 120 pounds, pushed me when I walked away after I made sure she was okay. I think he went down, but so I stop, I roll the hat up and put it in my pocket, tie my hair back, and I turn around and I shove him back down on the fucking ground. And he gets up and she's telling him that I kept her from getting trampled, basically. And then he calmed down, but I was like, bro, you have no fucking idea. Like, people will pull me off of you for fighting in the pit, but I'm gonna get like 6 good fucking swings in. Yeah, Brain Dead. They do be tripping, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm 6'4", and I just weighed myself the other day. I'm 290. Which means I gotta go on a diet. I think I'm about 30 pounds, 25 pounds heavier than I've ever been. Oh, no shit. That's cool. Well, yeah, some little dudes. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from little dudes, because my Uncle Bill is probably the only man I would not want to fight with on this whole fucking planet, and he's a foot short, not quite a whole foot, but he's a lot shorter than me and at least 100 pounds lighter than me, more than 100 pounds lighter than me, and yeah, I would not want to have to fight with that dude. But yeah, some little dudes feel like they gotta, especially if their girlfriend is there or wife. And fights get broke up real fucking fast at a metal show, so he probably figured, like, have you ever seen Dazed and Confused, that geeky kid who punches the asshole? I think he had the Chevelle. Or no, the fucking Firebird. He had the Firebird. Uh, but he walks up and punches him, thinking everyone will break it up after that, and they don't. It would have been a very similar situation. Hi, Trisha. Yeah, there he is. There's everyone's fucking boy. Picky bastard. I tried him on worms, Trisha. He takes them, but he won't eat them. I even washed the fucking dirt off him. Well, I don't know. The fucking pellets really aren't fancy. I mean, they're not the cheap ones, but they're not the fucking super expensive ones either. Yeah, yeah. I definitely got to try that garlic thing, though, Carly. I mean, he eats mealworms, Trisha. I figured a softer worm would be better. Yeah, yeah, I'll have to try that. I'll go to the bait shop and get some fucking trout eggs or something, salmon eggs. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, fucking the Misfits were at Coachella this year, weren't they? Like, they kind of forfeit their fucking punk rock card after that, at least in my estimation. Fucking Coachella, and then Danzig says, "You guys want to hear some real punk rock?" Yeah, but we're gonna have to go somewhere else, bro, because you're at Coachella. Yeah, maybe. I tried, they sell canned crickets, they're dead, for reptiles. I tried some of those, and he didn't like them either. Let's see if we can get the big old catfish in frame. Thinking he's hiding over there. You ain't hiding, buddy. We see you. Yeah, it might be texture issues. Yeah, he likes to do that sometimes, Erica. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw a clip of Danzig with the Misfits at Coachella. I mean, look it up to make sure. Maybe I saw some bullshit, but I mean, it's not really. Yeah, the canned crickets smell like shit. He didn't like those. Um, he did like. I found like vacuum sealed black soldier flies. He fucking loved those, but he won't eat more than like 5 or 6, and there's a bunch in there, and I'm not sticking them in the fridge. They say you don't have to refrigerate them, but he doesn't eat the whole bag in the 3 days that they're uh, supposed to be good for, and then they start to smell too. Yeah, I still got two. One of them died. I think he fucking ingested a bunch of sand and got impacted. But it was the small one. I don't know why that one. I think that's the biggest one. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest one there behind the pump. I saw some like 1 inch long babies when I got the fish food the other day, striped and spotted. I'm like, man, they didn't have any spotted ones when I got the striped ones. Otherwise, I probably would have mixed it up. Nope. Of all the places I expected to hear of the Misfits playing with Danzig, uh, it was not at Coachella. That wasn't even on my fucking radar. That's funny too. Metallica covered that song, and this fucking weirdo preppy kid I was in high school with kept trying to argue with everybody and tell them, "Oh, that's the Metallica song." He wouldn't listen that someone else did that song first, and no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Come on, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, you were literally just listening to Vanilla Ice, bro. You got no fucking legitimate opinion on music. When I was younger, Walk This Way with Run DMC, Aerosmith and Run DMC. Some kids like, man, that was a Run DMC song first. Dude, did you get did you get kicked in the head by a fucking mule? Like, are you retarded? They literally recorded that song 10 years roughly before they did the collaboration with Run DMC. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, pick something better to argue about. Yeah, I can't think of it either. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, apparently his local punk community disavowed him. Evidently, he voted for Trump and loves the guy. And if punk rock is anything, it's not right wing. Yeah. What's funny about that is literally punk rock is like apolitical. Oh, that's cool, Erica. How's he doing today? You want a couple of pellets, Pigpen? No. Prick. Nice. Well, they're just showing their humanity, Carly, you know? I mean, most people don't still think the same way they did when they were 18, you know? Politically. If we did, the whole hippie fucking movement would have meant something. All the fucking hippies turned into yuppies. And here we are today. Hi, Wingstar. I don't know if you saw your boy, but hang on. I'll move the plants. I'll get the glare out of there too. Yeah, it's got to be tough. I'm sure he was active. But even if he wasn't super active, yeah, yeah. I got him some different pellets because I wanted to try them, and I ended up having a $10 off, or a $10 store credit at Petco, and a 20% discount because of the rewards program that I got the $10 off through. It ended up being like 11 cents for the, $13 bag of fish food. Same brand, same company, different formula, different color bag. It's green instead of red. Literally the same shit. But it's not red. So, he's not taken to it yet. I bought worms, live worms, and I've tried to feed him worms 3 times, and he will not eat them. He'll take them, he'll grab them very, very excitedly, but no eating them. And I'm talking about you, motherfucker. Oh, you getting mad? Haha. You can't fucking bite me unless I stick my hand in there. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he is, and he knows it. He's fucking prima donna. Yeah, Carly, I'm I'm kind of hoping for a fucking meteor, Like, the fuck, man? But, yeah. The older I get, the more I'm an anarchist. I'm not a militant anarchist or anything like that, but I ain't buying shit from either one, either side. Cool. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, all the cichlid keepers I get advice from through YouTube use it. Um, they all have good results, so I that's why I use it. Yeah, I gotta get him a bigger tank first, though, Carly. 2 fish his size in here will make fucking a mess. They start fighting, one of them could end up on the floor, too. But I do plan on getting them a friend. If not another Oscar, then another cichlid. Even though now I'm still leery because they can hybridize with other cichlids. So there's still an issue, a potential of babies. Depending on the cichlid I put in with them. He's like, fuck you. Hi, BB. There he is. So far, he's been fairly active. Really, that thing looks huge. It's a speck. Oh, well, you getting riled up, dude? Yeah, even though he's not having the best couple days. You getting pissed off, dude? What? I switched his food to a different formula. Same company, BB. It's just a different color food. But he's not liking it so far. He'll eat it, but begrudgingly. And I tried him on worms. I bought a little tub of worms, and he'll grab them, but he won't eat them. So I'm going to try holding on to it next time. Maybe him having to fight for it, he'll be more inclined to eat it. Well, we'll see. Yeah. He, he's a picky bastard, so I've been having to look through the little pile of worms in the tub to get the smaller one even. And I get a little tank water and a shot glass and rinse the worm off so it's not fucking dirty and everything. So, like, I'm trying to make it palatable, fucker. He's like, I don't want it. Yeah, he's definitely picky. Yeah, I did just vacuum him today. Changed his water. Fucking made sure the pumps don't need to be, taken up out and cleaned. I really like those pumps. They're super simple. Very little gets dirty, really. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely all about Pigpen. Yeah, they do suck. My brothers would go out and meet someone and befriend them and then get them to start doing the same drugs they did so they could scam them when they had them go get the drugs for them because they introduced them to it. They know where to get it. You know what I mean? They're fucking scumbags, man. Yeah, that's the sick thing. It's like people ask me, why do you have like snakes? They don't care about you. Yeah, neither does your boyfriend care about you, but you know what? The snake ain't ever gonna make me think he does. Yeah. Yeah, I got real selective with who I give a shit about, though, so that helps. It does make something like that happening even worse, though, because it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think they can, Erica, but I've never seen one show preference. My lizard definitely loved me more than anybody else, but unless I had food and someone new came to the house, he would go introduce himself to the new person instead of coming to me when I walked in with them. But yeah, I had a 6 foot green iguana that was fucking puppy dog tame. Leroy, he was cool as fuck. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to do. The funny part is he had free roam of my bedroom, so if you sat down and you didn't notice that he was on the fucking curtain rod or sitting on the dresser, you did when he moved. And people either got it was textbook fight or flight. Uh, they either froze right up or they almost didn't stop to open the door. They almost went right through the fucking thing. Yeah, that's tough, man. You, uh, yeah, yeah, that's the best advice, pretty much, BB. No, you prick. Yeah, see. I've never been real good at forgiveness. Not really. Like, I've helped people out a lot, and I didn't even need them for anything, but they fucked me over for their own personal fucking gain in the end. And it's like, dude, what? Why? Yeah, Leroy wasn't mean to anyone, but he would just come over and bulldoze himself right into your fucking life. Like, hey, here I am, pet me, and that's all he wanted. He loved human interaction. Uh, but yeah, if I didn't have food or uh, like a banana, something as a treat, he would go to the newest person, the person he didn't recognize. I miss the shit out of him. He was cool as hell. Alley Cat don't like the idea of a 6 foot lizard running around the house. But I would definitely have another one if she would be okay with it. I'm not pushing it. I got snakes in the fish tanks. So well, I try, but once someone shows me that they're gonna fuck me over, uh, now I wouldn't stop to piss on you if you were on fire. In fact, I might stop to throw a little bit of gas on you. But yeah, forgiveness isn't a strong suit. But not giving a fuck overcomes having to forgive shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. If I care about it, then I tend to want to fucking hold on to it. But people that are shit generally attract people that are like them too, so they just end up, living in a world of shit, man. It's like, it's like YouTube. All the shitty people all congregate together, and then you're like, I didn't even know there was this many shitty people around. But they all fucking float to the top of the cesspool. Yeah, me too. Sometimes people are afraid I'll take their heart and put it on my sleeve so they don't give me too much shit. Hunter, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Here's why everyone's here. Of course, he ain't gonna turn around now. Yep, won't look at the camera. He's like, on my terms, motherfuckers. Oh, there we go. Over here in the fucking corner. Yeah, it's really expressive for a fish. I didn't really notice until my buddy Don said something, and then I started paying more attention, and it's like, it really fucking is, man. Yo, speaking of Don, there he is. What's up, bro? Everybody's been asking for the fucking fish, so. Oh, nice. I didn't even know you weren't. There we go. Yeah, Don has a cool music stream if you want to come in, BB. It's not always hardcore. Yo, Jasper, what's up, Spanky? Jasper knows not to get out of line with BB. Yeah, we got to try to keep Jasper on the straight and narrow. Yeah, Don, I already told him. He asked her in Matthews last night if she was single, and I told her no, she's not. Or told him no, she's not. My point is, bro, you never leave your house, and some women's husbands are jealous enough to come to Arizona and fucking come to your room. If they ever found out where you lived, you would be in deep shit. Oh. Oh, he would have a good time in there. He'd make lots of friends. Yeah, he took those down, Hunter. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm probably gonna go for, I don't know, another 40 minutes, bro. Just to give the people the fucking fish. But if I didn't go live when I did, I wouldn't have. So yeah, Matthew's pretty good fucking dancer too. Like he just lets it all right the fuck out. Like he was having a blast. It's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you came into Matthew's live. Yeah, yeah, he had the rhythm down and shit. He was banging his head, did the whole fucking Bohemian Rhapsody scene from Wayne's World. Like, it was badass. Yeah, in my head I plan shit, but then something else comes up and it's like, well, oh, what the fuck did the dude call him the other day? It wasn't Jesus Christ. Oh, Red Dead. They called him Red Dead. I'm like, well, at least they're coming up with like tough motherfuckers, dude. He'll be back. Um, he might even be going live now or soon. I think he said 5:30 his time, which is 8:30 East Coast time. Hebrew, what's up, brother? Yeah, yeah. He what you see is what you get with Matthew. Yeah, he's set up like a reanimated corpse. It was fucking sudden. Fucking yeah. He Matthew apologized earlier for falling asleep because I said, "Man, you fucking crashed hard. Uh, you must have been tired from dancing." He's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I was kind of tired." I'm like, "Dude, you were fucking throwing down, bro." Yeah, yeah. Until he set up like a fucking zombie. I shit my pants. Like, I don't know what made him uh, so happy yesterday, man. But no, he got up and turned it off, Jasper. Like he was sleeping, and then he just sat right the fuck up. He just set the fuck up, and then went and turned the fucking lights off. It was fucking funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like I'm sitting there just looking at the comments, and then he sits up quick. It's like, holy fucking shit. I'm not even sure if he acknowledged we were still there, but it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. Holy shit. It did make me jump. Uh, and my girlfriend's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was laughing so fucking hard. She's like, "Why are you laughing? You just jumped." I was like, "Because it's funny." Yeah, it was the perfect time not to use any exclamation or punctuation or emojis. He just said, "Holy fucking shit." He just set up like a reanimated corpse. I just shit myself a little. I do have my moments. Yeah, he literally woke up from a sound sleep instantly and, and sat right up. Yeah, yep. It was, uh, and somebody was fucking saying it's like found footage, horror movie stuff, right? And then he goes and does that shit. Literally like 20 minutes before he turned the light on, or turned the lights off, someone came in and was like, oh man, this looks like found footage horror movie shit. And oh my god. Then he did that. I just remembered that guy came in and said that too. It really fucking turned into found footage shit right then. Yeah, actually, we were just like saying about like how hard he's sleeping. Like, man, he's fucking out. Like, he is passed the fuck out. And then he's like, I didn't know if he was fucking sleepwalking or what the deal was, but yeah. It was very abrupt. I had a friend that used to invite me over whenever they had a little get together at their house. And I've had long hair for a long fucking time. And I've had a beard for a long fucking time. And this is like 20 years ago or a little more maybe now. But I'm at this friend of mine's house and they have a friend that's there that I'm not friends with. I don't know these people. I don't know that they got kids. I don't know that their little kid is a little asshole. So this girl says, "Oh, with that long hair, you look like a girl." So I turn around and say, "Well, if I look like a girl with this beard, I must look just like your fucking mother." And her mother was sitting right next to her. And she goes, "That's rude. You don't look like me." I said, "Well, if you didn't fucking shave before you came here, I would have." And just my friend got in between before the lady got up and started assaulting me, but there was nothing else to say, really. Yeah, that was pretty much my reaction. I mean, it didn't literally shit my pants, but if I had to go, I would have. Oh, shit. Good night, Carly. Yeah, I shut her up. It fucking made her mom mad, though. Like, shit. The women in my family know how to take a fucking joke about their beard. I had a buddy in real life. I used to work with him, Chris from Florida. Uh, I lived in Saratoga, New York, and we used to do a lot of work in Albany and around there, the capital city of New York. Anyway, we had a fairly early day and we stopped at like a TGI Fridays or something like that, some fucking restaurant with a bar, corporate chain restaurant with a bar. And it was like 2:30 in the afternoon. There ain't nobody in there, and there's, I don't know, I'm 25 maybe, and the bartender's 20, 21, college girl. And my buddy Chris is 10 years older than me, and he's hitting on her hard. And he's a scraggly, sickly, I'll say sickly looking motherfucker, and just creepy. And he keeps trying to talk to her, and she keeps being polite, but kind of, still shrugging him off. And so it's me, him, and our boss. And my boss buys the first round of drinks, and Chris starts laying it on to this girl. And then it comes the time for another round, and before I can say I'm getting this one, he gets it to try to, get her to have a drink with him. And she can't, she says, and besides, it's fucking 2:30 in the afternoon. Normal people aren't sitting there pounding fucking double shots of Jack Daniels. But, so we're drinking that drink, and he's still trying to get, somewhere with this young fucking bartender. So it's my turn. And I go, give my boss, give this guy, he had a Jack and Coke. I said, I'll take another Jack on the rocks. And I put my arm around Chris, and I pulled him in real tight, like real close. And I'm like, give my ugly girlfriend here whatever she wants. The look on her face just about matched the look on his face. And I said, yeah, I know she's ugly, sweetie, but I gotta take her out once in a while, otherwise there ain't no living with her. I said, give her whatever the hell she wants. And I let him go, and he just couldn't do anything but stare at me in the mirror behind the bar. And she laughed and walked away and made the drinks and came back and was still laughing when she fucking left and had to excuse herself. But Chris wouldn't say another fucking word to her. And he kept telling me, I'm going to get you back for that. I'm going to get you back for that. Good fucking luck, bro. That was like my best work ever. That's going to be hard to beat, dude. But yeah, that shit was funny. I said, you can't read the room, bro. She was obviously not interested, you know? Yeah, I busted his balls a lot, that guy. Yeah, I actually thought him and I would fight, but it never came to that. It was funny as fuck. He'd always get real good at talking when it came to the, like, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you now. And you're like, oh no, man. Yeah, but Jasper actually kind of reminds me of Chris. Like, instantly starts trying to talk to every fucking girl he sees. It's like, goddamn, dude. Like, you're skinny, you got eczema all over your knees and elbows, or psoriasis. Like, You look ill, bud. Like, stop doing that. You're creepy. Yeah. And like he looked cool till he smiled. He just had one of them creepy smiles. Like, dude, you're creeping me out, and you're not even smiling at me like that. Yes. I don't know. It's not the bird. Oh, great, great. But yeah, he was the kind of guy that always put his hand on the small of a girl's back to talk to her and shit. It's like, dude, come on, man. You look like you'll stain her shirt. Just stop it. Like, I seen this one girl almost punch him in the face because she's talking to her friend, and he knew the friend. It was his neighbor or something. And he comes over to say hi to the neighbor's husband. Yo, Rocky, what's up, brother? And the wife, and he goes to move the friend's like hair out of her face, like a strand of hair is hanging down in front of her eye or something. And she stepped back and cocked her fist, and she's like, if you fucking touch me, I'll break your face. I was like, holy shit, awesome. Awesome. But yeah, he was that kind of guy. Way too familiar, way too fucking fast. It's creepy to fucking see. But I mean, it's gross. But some of the women like responded positively. I'm like, okay. But he always used to say that when we're working, oh, that's good. It don't got to be perfect. That's good enough for the girls I go out with. I'm like, dude, I've seen the girls you go out with. They don't got very high fucking standards, man. These people are paying us for this job. You might want to do a little bit better than that. Yeah. My fucking brother brought me to a creepy lady's house one night. We got stuck a couple of towns away from where I lived. It was the town away from where he lived, but we couldn't get anywhere further that night. We just got back here from Boston, and he's like, "Oh, I got a friend. She'll let us crash." And I'm like, "All right." So we get there, and the house looks like Ma Barker and her boys live there. Like, I don't know if they're gonna let anybody fucking in at midnight, bro, but you go first in case they shoot first and ask questions later. And we go in there, and this lady's sitting there watching TV, and lets us in, starts shooting the shit, introduces everybody around, uh, smoke a little weed. Fucking, I don't drink, but he has a drink or two with this lady, and she's like in her mid 50s, maybe early 60s, and all the kids on the wall look different. Like, I don't think anybody had the same dad, and there's like 4 different kids. A couple of them obviously didn't have the same dad, but she's like, I'm gonna go to bed. Do either one of you guys want to come with me? I'm like, yeah, no, I'll sleep on the couch. I'll sleep right here on the couch. I'm good. I got bad knees. I can't be climbing stairs and shit. Nope. I'll stay right here. My brother declined too, but I wholeheartedly thought he was gonna accept. But yeah, I'm like, no. Like, I can't even remember your fucking name, lady. I've never seen you before. I'll probably never see you after. And I didn't. We woke up and left, and I didn't see her the next day. She was still asleep, I guess. I don't know, but yep. Like, yeah, no. Fucking went with my buddy to his mom's, and I know her brother, her sister, a couple other of her family members, and I had never met her before. So I'm like, cool, we'll go hang out over there. That's cool. And she gets shit-faced drunk and starts screaming at everybody there, all the dudes. I know you're all here to try to go to bed with me, but I ain't going to bed with none of you. I'm like, dude, no. No, lady. Just no. I mean, she was an older lady, and I'm like, what the fuck? Nope, you're right. You're fucking right, lady. You're goddamn right. But yeah. I didn't go back over there with my buddy after that. Fuck that. But she was cool as hell. Right up until, like, yeah. She started telling everybody off for random shit that had nothing to do with the day, with what happened that day. And then just, yeah, went right off the deep end. Thinking back on all my days drinking, I kind of wish I never started. I wouldn't have had to meet so many fucking weird people. That's what I wanted to try to do. Son of a bitch. What would work? Yeah, most of them. That's true, Erica. My favorite drinking stories are the ones other people tell me about me. Like, hey man, do you remember this? No, dude. What? What now? Hmm. No, I still got maybe 15 minutes or so, Carly. Yo, cruising with William. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I got this guy in this tank. His name is Pigpen because if you know the Charlie Brown comic or cartoon, they got that character Pigpen. He's always in a cloud of dust. Well, when he eats, he surrounds himself in a cloud of chewed up food particles. Uh, so he named him Pigpen. But he's got two striped Raphael cats in there with him to try to clean up his mess. But he still makes more of a mess than they can handle. So I got that fish tank. I got this one down here. Remove this. 40-gallon. And I got a 70-gallon downstairs that's severely overgrown and in need of some attention, which I'll probably get to this weekend, along with this one. Big old patch of moss, has some blue-green algae on it. The fucking glass is dirty. But yeah, this guy's the star of the show. But yeah, this is the extent of my random live streams, William. I point the camera at the fish because he's prettier than me, and we just shoot the shit about whatever. But thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you coming by, saying hi, all that shit. Probably not, Carly. But who knows? We might get snow in June. It kind of might be worth doing just to see. Yeah, I don't know why it struck me as so funny either, but it did. Yeah, I just try to just keep it chill, you know? I don't, well, I'll fuck with Jasper, but drama takes too much energy to keep up with. Yeah, I said if I went live 2 nights in a row, BB, might get snow in June. Probably a combination of genuine mirth and, yeah, nervous laughter. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting it to be William. We're having a little bit of a slow start. It gets hot and then it drops back down. 50s for a couple days, and then it goes back up to like the high, mid to high 60s and 70s for a couple days, and then it hits 80, and then it'll hit fucking 90. We're in another hot section at the moment. High 80s today. Yeah, Matthew goes live like fucking all afternoon basically. Usually like 7 o'clock East Coast time, 6:30, something like that. Yeah, me too. Humidity is a motherfucker, but just hot sucks too. Motherfuckers can try to blow smoke up my ass all they want, telling me, oh, it's a dry heat. Go fuck yourself. What happens when you put a motherfucking potato in the oven? That's dry heat too, Jack. Where's who from? Jasper? Just gonna look at them and then eyeball me because they're not the red ones. Fuck you, fish. Yep. Getting kind of close. It's getting kind of dark too. Yeah, he always has that that pouty look. I noticed. I think it was last night or the night before. Pretty sure it was last night. I turned the lights over the tanks out, and just the light from the TV coming into the tank, like it made the orange really glow, and his eyes were like fucking super bright orange. It was cool as hell. Speak of the devil. You're back, Jasper. Yeah, I like the basic old Tiger Oscar. I mean, the other different colored ones are cool too. There's another species, they call it a bumblebee Oscar. It's a different family, but they're very similar in the pattern, but they're like a paler yellow. They're good looking fish. Yeah, you could find videos on YouTube, Carly. The King of DIY just got a bunch of them. Yeah, they're cool looking, BB. They're just different enough to be able to tell them apart. And I think the bumblebee is a more uniform striping. No shit, that's cool. I saw somebody in Vietnam breeds all black ones, just has the eye spot for color on the body. Yeah, autocorrect is not my friend either. Well, there's lots of yellow, but you see how the light bands turn orange? That gray turns to orange as it comes down the body. It stays yellow up and over. And it's more of a stripe instead of like a broken stripe pattern. Like that would be a stripe, that would be a stripe, that would be a stripe, and they'd probably have another one right behind the fins. And they're, yeah, paler yellow orange color. and just a little bit different looking in the face. Not a whole lot, really. I mean, there you still can tell it's an Oscar. It's just not exactly this species. Um, 5 years maybe, Jasper? 6? Yeah. I say that in real life too. Yeah. But yeah, they're just different looking enough. They're cool. I wouldn't mind having a pair of them. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, that comes from like if I go to the store at a fucking dumb time when I know it's gonna be shitty traffic and a lot of people at the store, I'll text my girlfriend like, man, I want to punch myself right in the fucking face for doing this, you know. Well, Matthew fell asleep with the light on, like you said, Jasper, and she used your name instead of Matthew's when she said you did a rigor mortis. Matthew set up like, yeah, like he was a reanimated corpse to turn the lights out. Jasper, seriously, bro, don't be doing that shit. Yeah, it's not okay, Jasper. I said it's not okay. Women don't appreciate that for the most part. Just trying to let you know, dude. I mean, most people already fucking say you're a creep, man. No need to fucking make it worse. Yeah, he fully zombied last night, Carly. Like, from 0 to woof. No, Jasper, no telling girls how hot they are or sexy or any of that shit. Most of them really don't want to hear that shit. Like when you met Erica, oh, I looked at some of your pictures. Like that's why. Like that's just creepy. I mean, to just assume that every woman wants to be spoken to like that is, I don't even know. It's a stupid thing to assume. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of character, good character, goes a long way. Well, did you comment how you think she's super cute or something like that for your first interaction? Before he even said hello in the live stream at Matthews. His hello was, "Hi, I checked out your stream and some of your pictures." But I gotta split, you guys. I don't know when I'll be live again. But have a good night, fuckers. Catch you around Jasper. Well, not anyone with any self-respect, BB. I mean, and to just assume women like being talked to like that shows a lack of respect for them yourself, really. But, until next time, like sands through the hourglass. Have a good night, fuckers. I'll see you later.